Hey everyone!
Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 16 of the Pokemon Premier League. So last episode it was Hoodlum Scrafty versus the British time, and Hoodlum took the win, moving him up the table. In points, that is.
Yes, today's battle is going to be Arctic Lightning versus NumbNexus, and we have a special guest commentator for you guys, so give a big welcome to NumbNexus!
That's me. Whoa, I'm battling ArticLightningLPs.
I wanted that to be like, yay!
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm so excited for that.
So, Nexus, before we get this battle started, I'm going to ask you, what was your initial thought when you heard this idea and joined the Pokemon Premier League?
Well, I thought it was really awesome because like no one else does it, and it was like a Elite Four childhood thing where it'd be real, and now it's real. So like, I just thought it was badass AF, and now it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Okay, so without further ado, let's get this match started.
Alright, so I'm leading off with my Jirachi as he leads off with his Infernape. Typical as usual, he's gonna go for the U-turn, so I go into Landorus T to Intimidate, Drop, Resist. But he goes for the Flare Blitz off the bat, and that does a hell of a amount of damage, and he gets the burn on top of that, so the amount of hacks is just ridiculous. And the hacks, yeah, the hacks is just incredible. I'm burned too, so I just thought, why not just switch out? And I got into my Starmie on his Latias. I could have easily Tyranitar'd, but I don't know what I was thinking. And then I stayed in Scald, but I didn't get the burn, hoping I would get it. And then he specs Latias as well, so that does a hell of a amount of damage. I'm gonna recover because I thought that I could take another one again, as he just goes for it again. It does less damage, so I'm like, okay, just forget it. Just go for another recover. And he goes for Dragon Pulse again, as he keeps going. Yeah, it does more damage. It keeps going for it, so I don't know why he's staying in. But recover gets me up to 71. Does even more damage now. And
dropping this PP though.
And then I get below 60%, and minimum does 67, so I die from that. And now I bring out my T-Tar, so now I'm happy, and now he's dead to Pursuit.
Jeez, I never rated Pursuit as a move until I got onto Pokemon Showdown.
My golden Latias.
It's really useful. So he goes out to his Ferrothorn, that walls the hell out of me and I'm locked in. So he goes for Spikes. There's a reason why you should carry Specs over Expert Belt. I went for Hidden Power Fire. For some odd reason he predicts this, I don't know how, but he goes onto his Hydreigon. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I could just Draco Meteor, but I didn't want to risk it, so I come out to my Jirachi, as he's just gonna go for a Dragon Pulse, and that does nothing. So I'm happy at this point, and I'm feeling kind of safe. So I just go for the Ice Punch. Does a lot of damage. That's cool. Turns out to be Expert Belted, and one-shots my Jirachi. That is a problem. I thought he was Scarfed this entire time. So I come on to Rotom, and he goes for the U-turn, and he outspeeds, so this is also very bad. So he comes at Tentacruel. I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch, as that does good damage. And now I'm just going to come out into my Latios, and I'm just going to go for a Side Shock. It's kind of obvious, but he stays in, so that's okay, but that's good for me. It's bad for him. So now we can
some sort of plan.
Yeah, some plan. I don't know what he was doing, but he comes out to Dragonite. Now I missed the Draco Meteor. This mattered because I could have gotten decent amount of damage to the point where I could have came out to Rotom, taken a hit, Stand would have killed him, or Volt Switch. So I was just really frustrated after that. And then my T-Tar coming out, living the outrage, kills off with the Stone Edge. So there are reasons why you should carry a Tyranitar.
Yeah.
And so that's dead. He comes out to Hydreigon, kills just a U-turn, that's fine really. I just said forget it, as that thing is almost dead, so he comes out to his Ferrothorn. Honestly, this is a bane of my existence right here. I don't know what to do with this thing, because he has no attacking moves like he said, but yeah. I didn't know that. So I thought he had like Gyro Ball or Power Whip, but he doesn't end up having neither at all. So it's kind of confusing.
I don't. When I run Ferrothorn, I do Stealth Rocks, Thunder Wave, Leech Seed, Spikes.
Yeah, that's what he had, but you know, I was really confused in the amount of damage he was getting. My Landorus is dead, so I don't know why you turned, but I predicted his Hydreigon for some reason, but it would die from rocks. I don't know what I was doing. And Sand. So he goes for the Protect, trying to stall me out now with the Sand. I'm just trying to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Now I'm predicting him to go out into Infernape, but he just goes and stays in. I miss it. I miss so much.
And again.
So Ferrothorns are lucky.
Yeah.
They really are lucky. That's 3 misses, and now he gets up all of his hazard. There's no point for keeping in Landorus. He's dead. So I just
Yeah.
Volt Switch and I let Landers die because he said there's no hope of me to win now. Small hope, but I don't see it happening. I just decided to get the Intimidate drop. If he goes for another pair of rocks, I don't know why, but yeah. As I'm gonna die now to the burn, and it's pretty much just his match now. There's nothing that I can do. He has this match as he protects. I try to go for the Willow. He's trying to get Sandstorm damage. There's nothing that I can do, and he pretty much has this match. There's nothing that I can do, but I rest. He doesn't see it. I rest. Happiness. I rest. As he goes for the rest too, and he has the exact same item.
Yep, everyone's resting and eating berries.
We just made a joke about that like 5 minutes ago too.
Yeah, exactly. Funny how it comes around.
Yeah, but that was about me sleeping and eating a berry, so...
Yeah. He just sacks off his Hydreigon, which is a good play, because that thing was as good as dead. He goes for the Thunder Punch, as I needed to hit this Hydro Pump. I needed, but I missed it. Unfortunate powers. Really unfortunate. Really dead. As he goes for another Thunder Punch, and I missed the second one. Again.
Yeah, the double miss.
That's pretty much a GG. He won in this match.
Yeah, the double misses and the status hacks.
Yeah, I just had it was a ton of hacks, way hacks.
Right,
Yeah.
so if we have a look at the table now, that has moved Arctic Lightning up into 2nd place, but it has moved Nexus down to 6th. Although he isn't actually in 6th place, guys, it's just how the points are working at the moment. So have a look at the points and tables and you'll see actually where he is.
So, Nexus, before we let you go, I'm going to ask you this. I've asked everyone else this. When you first joined the league, who was your pick to win?
To win the entire thing?
Yeah.
I honestly thought that Nappy was going to win this because he had the Nappy or Callum, because they had this entire favorable with the audience, but it turns out that
very big followings.
yeah, they had like everybody voting for them, and yeah, or maybe Hardy, everybody had them, but I don't know. I don't
think
know.
Nappy had some sort of secret
Yeah, like
you
a
know,
game plan.
competitive battling site where he used to everyone's like, yes, he's the best. And I'm like, what?
But thank you for coming on here, Nexus.
Anytime.
And we will see you for the next match, guys, which is going to be us versus Cuddle of Death.
Yes, that's my turn to battle, guys, as Unlawful had the last one, so let's see if I'm going to beat Cuddle.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.